What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Andy here, about to hop into another premiere draft of Murders at Karlov Manor. Before the season ends, we are on March 31st, about to roll over. Our ranking on the ladder will reset as we head into the new month. We are about a full draft away from ranking up to Diamond. That's been the goal for this set and this month. So let's hop into the draft here, see if we get some good stuff, and we can make it up to Diamond. Okay. Open up the pack. Not looking particularly strong. I think we'll end up grabbing the rare here, the Wojak Investigator. 3 mana, 2/4 flyer with Vigilance. A little bit of card advantage tacked onto it as well. Yeah. Uncommons, not too excited about. Moroi, it's fine. Tracker's fine. Deduce, Extractor Confessioner, decent in the right deck. There's a red herring as well for aggro decks, red aggro decks. But yeah, we'll grab the Investigator here. Okay. To follow that up, probably going to grab the Seasoned Consultant here. Granite Witness is also pretty fine, but I think in white aggro decks, your 2-drops are going to be where it's at. So I'm going to go Seasoned Consultant here. Maybe the Granite Witness will wheel. We shall see. Okay. So as a follow-up here, there is an On the Job. There's a Frantic Scapegoat, Tunnel Tipster. If we want to live the Boros aggro life, we can go Frantic Scapegoat. Tunnel Tipster is also a really solid card in green, one of the better green commons. Green-white hasn't been as aggressive as red-white, and red has a little bit better removal, in my opinion, than green. So I think we'll go Frantic Scapegoat here and just kind of work our way into the Boros aggro lane. Got a really nice Dogwalker pick right after that. Locks it on Eavesdropper, Slice, Rubble Belt Maverick, but yeah, we'll grab the Dogwalker here. I think we can snag this Hazda Vigilante. We'll likely see more along the way. Don't really want to pick up a Gearbane Orangutan just yet until I know we have some more artifact synergies. That's a little more of a red-blue card. Escape Tunnel is also fine. But yeah, we'll grab the Vigilante here. Market Watch Phantom. Okay, so we are kind of getting signals that white is open enough for us to try to force a Boros aggro deck. Not really even force it. I mean, we've had pretty good picks thus far. So yeah, we'll grab the Market Watch Phantom. Premium white 2-drop. Okay, so here is where we dry up a little bit. You know, blue is super open, so it appears. We're a little less on red. We're pretty white as it is, so I'm kind of inclined to grab the Cold Case Cracker here over the Riftburst Hellion in case we find ourselves in a position where we're more so in white-blue detectives over red-white general go wide aggro. We do have a Museum Night Watch here. There's a Felonious Rage, Unauthorized Exit. The green-blue signpost is making its way around. I'm just going to grab the Night Watch here because we are so firmly in white as it stands. Okay. Interesting. So the red herring made it all the way around the table. This is our first pack here coming back around. Also have a tracker. I'm cool with the herring. I'm cool with the herring here. It kind of justifies follow-up orangutan picks. Grab the detonation. Likely won't play that. Crowd Control Warden is fine in this deck. Looking pretty fine so far. Would like to grab some removal in this next pack. Got the orangutan. Alright, we have Archdruid's Charm, Elegant Parlor as the red-white dual land, Call a Surprise Witness, buys back one of your cheap creatures, Auspicious Arrival, Innocent Bystander. Not a lot of great stuff for us. Forum Familiar is fine for like protection. I think I might grab the Auspicious Arrival here over the dual land. Okay, so we have another red herring, another vigilante, we have a mask maker. I think we can grab herring here. Don't necessarily need a 110 in our aggro deck. Mask maker, I think we'll see some more mask makers. I think we can pass up on that for now. I think we're bound to see a couple more of those. I think I would like to pick one up. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, we're not quite a satchel deck, but we could definitely get there. The red-blue board wipe is in here as well. Or do we just go Shock or Watchdog or something? I don't know here. Yeah, I know, Poppy. I think I'm just gonna grab Shock here, actually. That might regret that later, but we are a little too deep into white to pivot to red-blue at the moment. Like, we do have the Cold Case Cracker. We have a couple red herrings and an orangutan to potentially make that work, but we're so off of blue already that I just don't want to kind of overcorrect there and shift the focus all to blue. Even though it looked like in the first pack there was quite a bit of it. Yeah, and then you got your Forensic Gadgeteer. Well, in the event that we do see another satchel, or for whatever reason that makes its way back around, I think I'm going to sideboard the Gadgeteer. Yeah. See, now we get a Drone Smith. I should have picked up that satchel. I think I'm going to grab the Drone Smith here over on the job. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm not gonna run that. Let's go escape tunnel here in case we pivot to some sort of Jeskai something or other. Bystander. I think we can board the other little goblin. I'm gonna go Fender at large here over a third herring. Now we'll get our third herring. Yeah, so the satchel did get scooped up. Wow, double drone smith. We're gonna go galvanize as the first pick here, but let's go ahead and take a look at our curve, see what we've got going on. Gear Drake would have been nice if we picked up the satchel. Also out cold Deduce, Market Watch Phantom. A lot of good stuff in this pack. I think we'll go Market Watch Phantom. Makeshift Binding at this point would be really great. I would definitely pick that up. There's another Fuss Bother, another Orangutan. Let's see what the creature count's at currently. 16-5. Due Diligence, Granite Witness. I think I'll pick up another Fuss Bother here. I would love to get an Inside Source or a Person of Interest. Let's maybe go Watchdog over Technician. Lightning Helix and Galvanize. Very nice. Yeah, we'll grab the Lightning Helix. We can go face with that. Sanitation Automaton. A lot of good Boros aggro stuff in that pack. Probably don't need to run the escape tunnel. Sure, we can grab the signpost here. Another Galvanize. Probably grab the Automaton here as another Orangutan target. Another Drone Smith or another Museum Night Watch. I kind of like Drone Smith a little more, but I don't know that. I don't know that we'll play two. And on the job, a really late on the job would actually be great. We are definitely going to have to make some cuts here. Suspicious Detonation could probably stand to come out, given how much instant speed removal we have. I'm not going to run a second Bystander. Might even cut our first. I'm not going to play any of these cards. Could consider Felonious Rage. So we didn't get an on the job. We didn't get a Neighborhood Guardian. But that's all right. Let's get these forests out of here. So let's isolate all of our non-creatures. that. I think we could probably stand to come down one herring. Probably orangutan. We need one more cut. Maybe mask maker. Yeah, I think we can come down mask maker, and that looks good to me. A lot of good instant speed removal. We did not get a makeshift binding or an on the job, but I think that's really all that's kind of lacking here, or a neighborhood guardian, but those are pretty highly coveted. So if somebody else was playing white aggro, I'm sure that was going to get scooped up. But yeah, overall looking pretty fine. No major bombs. We have, one rare here, Wojak Investigator. I think that's our only rare. But yeah, fine interaction, a lot of good 2-drops. Pretty fine removal. So yeah, hopefully we'll just push some damage and get some wins in. So we'll catch you in the games. Opponent goes first. We have some early game interaction and then some creatures to disguise. Opponent likely has shock here with their 1 mountain holding up priority. Question is, do we want to go ahead and let them fire it off? I think we do. I think that's fine. We need to continue just kind of curving out here, so no reason to not use up our mana. Let's go ahead and disguise out our crowd control warden. Okay. So now they're going to collect evidence and make it a little bit bigger. I thought about galvanizing it before they were able to turn that on, but I didn't quite anticipate them going so hard on the removal so early. So we could Dronesmith here. Alternatively, we could Bystander and then hold up Galvanize. I think we can go ahead and Dronesmith and then next turn Bystander Galvanize if we don't draw 5th mana, in which case we'll likely play the Meddling Youths and just continue to be aggressive. Opponent's about to be down to 2 cards. So let's see if they use removal here on the Dronesmith. They do. Opponent just gonna Voltron the collector here. Okay, so let's do let's roll with the plan that I was talking about last turn. Hold up Galvanize. Sure. So we can actually Felonious Rage here. And we'll still get a clue token, and we'll replace the bystander with another 2/2. So we'll get a good bit of value there. Excellent. Excellent. I think I'll maybe just disguise out the offender at large and hold back the 2/2 to block, and hold back the Galvanize as well. Excellent. So I think let's just go attack with youths. And then we'll have mana to flip up offender at large next turn. Sure. Okay, so opponent doesn't have anything going on. Nice. So let's attack in and see if they want to trade. Okay. So I'm just going to Investigator here. We'll say go. Hold up mana for Galvanize, or sacrificing our clue. 6/7. Okay. So 6 mana. Or 6 power, potentially they have +3/+3, so 9 down to 5. And then we'll have 6, 7, 8, 9 on the crackback. I think we'll say no blocks here. And we're gonna investigate. So we'll not sacrifice our clue there. So let's think through if opponent does have +3/+3 in trample. So that's 9 power. If we put down Dogwalker and flip it, that'll be 8 that gets through, so that's lethal. We'll have the Investigator to block though, I suppose. But that's all of our mana. I guess let's attack both. And then... I did that wrong. Yeah, because we have to draw 2 cards to do 5. Yeah, I may have just beefed that. We'll see. We'll see if they have a fanatical strength or not. So they're going to get indestructible here. Okay, well they don't have fanatical strength, so that's a good thing. So we do get another turn. We'll just sacrifice the clue that they're targeting. Draw a card. No blocks. Let's galvanize the 2/2. So it's 5 to flip offender at large. So we don't have the mana to do that and play Dog Walker. But it is lethal if we swing with both and they don't block. So let's do that. Okay. So now we have to chump block with Investigator. Okay, so let's sack our clue. Fuss Bother. Alright, let's disguise out the Dog Walker. We'll flip it during blocks. Jeez. We'll flip up. Okay. Nope, I did the land. I think we bother here. Get these lands out of here. Yeah, that was actually maybe crucial. So we need to chump with a pupper on our turn. Then we can get 5 damage through next turn. If we draw an Auspicious Arrival, we can pump one of the unblocked. Great, they have more reach. Our opponent is killing dogs now. It's super messed up. Super messed up opponent. Yeah, it's not really helping us. Probably been that. I think we shock. I think shock or Auspicious Arrival is kind of what we're waiting for here. We don't have an on the job in the deck. I can't remember if we have a second Father, or if we took out the second one. I GG'd because I genuinely forgot that we were gaining life there and I thought we were still dead. I was just going to respond and do some damage to them before their damage got through for us, but... So we've seen 11 out of 17 lands. So little less than 50% lands still left in the deck. Go trade there, jump there. Yep, that's it. GG's. We may have beefed it. There was that turn where I wanted to block the Hellion and deal 5 to it with the Galvanize, but I forgot that you have to draw 2 cards in order to turn on the Galvanize. So when you do it on opponent's turn, you have to sacrifice 2 clues and then Galvanize, and we just didn't have the mana for that. Hand is playable. Yeah, there we go. I think opponent might have a Toxin Analysis in their hand based on how they were holding priority there. Something to keep in mind. And keep that. Good draws so far. Ooh, wow. Okay. All their mana to give it Menace. Do we want to go Investigator here or disguise out Dogwalker? I like disguising Dogwalker. Sure. We'll suspect Dogwalker. Give it Menace. So they would have to double spell here, creature-wise, to... Okay. So they'll attack for 2. It is good that we're baiting out some of their removal. I think it was a good call to hold off on the Investigator. We'll continue to push damage here, so come on. Puff enters the chat. Might as well pump it. Ah, I didn't pump it. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Sure. Should have Felonious Raged there. Replace it with a 2/2, but Puff distracted me. It's Puff's fault. So they got their second color now. Confirmed opponent not playing mono black. Destroy target creature. Put a +1/+1 counter specter creature you control. Sure. I think maybe we'll Felonious Rage that now to get a 2/2 back. Let's hold on to the Galvanize. We'll swing with the 2/2 and the 1/1 in the air. Okay. Let's maybe galvanize the Crime Novelist before it gets bigger, even though we do have the mana to pay ward on the disguise creature. Let's go there and there. Go Red Herring. GG's. Yeah, opponent giving their repeat offender menace for 3 mana on turn, 3 was probably not a good call for them. It's generally a mana sink that you want to activate later in the game, once the board kind of stalls out a little bit, but good for us. As long as we draw a third land, I don't want to mull down. Maverick. Let's get a 2-drop here. 2-dropper land. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go Night Watch in case they have a binding. We'll hold off on the Investigator for now. Let's attack. And flip. And so go. Okay, we will shock that. Getting a lot of red here. I think we disguise out and then we'll hold up Auspicious Arrival. Opponent definitely has some kind of interaction. It's just not quite clear what. So I'd like to play the Watchdog so that we can get the buff. What could they have here? No green, instant speed removal. They could just have a combat trick. They could have like +3/+3 or +2/+2. In which case... I think let's just attack all without playing the Watchdog yet. See how they interact. We can hold up Auspicious Arrival. That's targeting disguised creature, exile target attacking creature. Okay, not much we can do about that. They're going to pay the ward for it. And doesn't make sense to Auspicious Arrival, so they'll take 3. Or are they going to block? Yep, they'll take 3. And then let's go... Let's go Watchdog. Let's use up all our mana. And I will suspect it. The body on Investigator is a little bit better to have as a blocker, so it makes more sense to suspect the Watchdog there. Yeah. Full send. Perfect. And then disguise out the Dogwalker. Panther. Okay. Let's see how they block here. Excellent. All right, so we will, I think, Helix the Panther, and then flip the Dogwalker. Really good draw there. GG's. Back up to tier 1. User 395. It's playable. Just need white source. Opponent mulls to 6 on the play. Novice Inspector, Thinking Cap. Perimeter Enforcer. I'm going to hold up Galvanize here and just wait and see if they try to equip their Perimeter Enforcer with a Thinking Cap or play like a Private Eye or something. Okay, let's go Automaton, try to get a white source. There we go. So they got rid of Deduce. Sure. I guess it makes the most sense to use up all our mana, probably. If we draw a land next turn, we can double spell with our 2-drops. Hopefully it's a white source and we can Market Watch Phantom and Consultant, so that on the subsequent turn we can Watchdog and have a big attack. Okay, going Voltron with it. The unfortunate thing is I don't think we can really do anything about that removal-wise. We would need like a Wojcik Investigator and a Lightning Helix or Galvanize. Okay. So let's go Phantom into Bystander. Yeah, without a Makeshift Binding, it's gonna be pretty tough to answer that, and we're already pretty behind here. I don't think we can get aggressive. Like, we don't have good enough attacks to put pressure on them, really, unfortunately. So we got the Galvanize, at least. So I think maybe let's Seasoned Consultant. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 and see if they want to block our Phantom so we can Galvanize. I guess the other way to deal with the Scholar is to sack a clue, draw a second card so that we can do 5 damage. So opponent's not going to take the bait here. Okay, and disguise auto creature. Gonna hit us for 6. I'll trade the Offender at Large here. If they have an Auspicious Arrival, it is what it is. Okay, they do not. Okay, so let's go. Granite Witness. Do they have a Granite Witness? Or are they holding up for the clue? Yeah, Granite Witness. So let's go. I mean, we're dead next turn, so we just gotta shoot our shot here. Yep. It's a keeper. Nice. Smooth the draw a little bit. Could use a 4th land. Tipster. Let's attack in. And investigate. Investigator. Okay. Blue-green. Eavesdropper. Nice. Let's go. I think let's go ahead and galvanize it. Okay. Opponent plays a face down card. Let's not sacrifice the clue so that we can investigate again on our upkeep. Okay, so I do want to draw land here, so let's go ahead and sack a clue. There we go. And let's attack with both. Little Felonious Rage. replace it with a 2/2. And we'll have mana to hold up Auspicious Arrival. Nice. Snoop's a big body, so it's good to get that out of the way. Another Tipster. Another Disguised Creature. Okay. So we're not going to get another trigger there from the Investigator, so let's go ahead and sack the clue. Museum Nightwatch. Couple things we can do here. We could either disguise out Nightwatch, hold up mana for Auspicious Arrival, or we could Market Watch Phantom, hold up mana for Auspicious Arrival, Fuss Bother. Let's go Phantom, and we'll just attack with the Investigator. Let's go. Examiner, okay. Wow, okay. I did forget that Fuss is on attacking creatures, but that's all right. We want to be able to trigger our Phantom. Okay. So we can swing for 5 here. It makes us a little vulnerable on the crackback, though. Let's go Disguise Nightwatch. Go 4 in the air. And Zigo. So we have mana to flip up Nightwatch. We can Auspicious Arrival. Okay, so they're probably gonna stun our Investigator. Tunnel Tipsters keep getting bigger. Let's see if they attack this turn. I'm cool with the double here, and then we'll flip up our Nightwatch, replace it with a 2/2. 6 mana. I think we go 2/2 and 1/1. So opponent's dead on board next turn as long as they don't have a flyer. So this is more or less a little desperation, I guess you could say. So they really only have the mana to flip up one of these disguised creatures. So let's say, for example, it's a 5/5. I think that's like the biggest it could be. We don't have to block here. That's only 8 damage, plus let's say another 3, 11. Yeah, we don't have to block. And then we can just swing out next turn. GG's. Alex. That is a hand. So opponent wasn't holding priority there with the 2 mana for a removal spell. Okay, so let's go Automaton. We'll fly over for 2. We don't need lands. Clandestine Meddler. So if we draw a 2-drop on this next turn, we could go... Okay. I think we maybe go Automaton. And then Watchdog. And then next turn we can disguise Nightwatch to give Phantom Flying, and we can also hold up Galvanize. And we get a big buff from the Watchdog. So opponent hasn't played a land yet. Let's see if they do that second main. No land. Missing a land drop there. Awesome. And we get another Galvanize. So I think in that case, let's disguise out Nightwatch. Let's galvanize the Meddler, and we'll get a big swing in here. They can block our Automaton if they want. Nice. And they can't block with, yeah, they couldn't block with the suspected disguised creature. So they got a little bit land screwed there. They probably didn't draw a land that turn. So, GG's. Love to see it. Turn 1 shock target. Alright, let's get the Phantom going. We can disguise out Offender at Large to fly over for 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and galvanize their disguise creature, and we will pay the ward. And then attack for 2 since they can't block. Okay, so they'll lose 1. Another disguise creature. Exit Specialist, 2 blue. Or Granite Witness, maybe? Let's go ahead and galvanize it. See if they respond to flip. Gadget Technician, okay. Yep. So they'll only take 2 here if they decide to chump. Okay. So if they attack here with the Servitor, they'll go down to 10. We'll draw. Let's attack with both. I'm not going to flip up the... Yeah, I'm just wondering if they might have a board wipe here, the black board wipe. So we at least get to get a 2/2. If they do have the board wipe, we can flip our Museum Night Watch and get a 2/2. Sure. So maybe we should have Offendered at Large there to get lethal. Let's see what they pulled that's ours. Watchdog, okay. The only other removal spell they would have been able to pull would be Lightning Helix, so not super worried about that. There we go. There's another red source. All right. Yeah, let's swing. Let's see what they got. It's the Offender. Okay. They're murdering Offender. So we're going to get in for 2. Yeah, so let's replace Phantom. Four cards in hand, no blockers. Okay. So I think we'll get at least 3 through. Yep, that's lethal. GG's. Lots of fun. Had lots of fun in that one. Okay, so we just need 2 more wins, then we rank up. No more losses to give. Okay. Neighborhood Guardian. Okay. Let's go Sir Sanitation Automaton. Dronesmith. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so we'll get the buff on Neighborhood Guardian. No blocks. Let's attack in. And Investigator. Inside source, wow, that's the curve. Double Guardian triggers. No blocks on that. Hopefully we draw a 2-drop here. Nope, it's gonna be land. I think we go Dronesmith, and then we'll just attack with Investigator and the Thopter. Looks like opponent missed a land last turn. Let's see if they draw one here. I'm going all in on the detective token. It's fine. I'll trade. Nice. Let's go Vigilante, and we'll put a counter on Investigator. Swing for 4 in the air. Opponent plays their 4th land. Servitor. Okay. So let's go like this, and we'll put a counter on Dronesmith. See how they want to block here. That's great. Blow out their Guardian. And then let's play the Bystander. We're pretty ahead here. Yep, GG's. All right, one more. One more to diamond and a trophy. This is our final game before rank up, and the hand is pretty bad. Pretty slow. It's not bad, but it's pretty slow. Mulligan, that's better. We just need red for galvanize. So I'm gonna put back the 5-drop. We'll hang on to the removal. Jeez, okay. Counter. All right. Private Eye. Really need some red. Okay. It's just a 1/3. Let's go ahead and play out our Watchdog. Let's attack. And we'll just say go. We'll hold up Galvanize. And that's our opportunity. We'll take it. Five mana, not enough red. I think we just go Bystander here, and then we can Scapegoat next turn and get our buff. There we go. There's a red source. All right, let's full send. See if opponent has anything. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Kind of wonder if opponent has no more witnesses. Deduce, okay. Yeah. Okay. We at least got a clue. Let's go ahead and activate that. Draw. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. We can keep things going here. So next turn we can do our own bother. Granite Witness, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and galvanize that. See if they have any interaction. Okay. I'm gonna attack here and see if they want to block the Dronesmith. Okay. they not block at all? Oh, that's weird. I thought they blocked the Thopter. Let's bin the planes and we'll keep the lightning helix. Bounce one of our Thopters, okay. No blocks there. Let's go to combat, swing with Thopters. 1, 2, 3. Pop off the lightning helix. Private eye. I'm going to take 5 here. It's not going to do it. Kind of goes down to 7. We will take another 5 from the investigators and we'll block the private eye and auspicious arrival. That's it. GG's. GG's. Let's go ahead and see if we get anything off a clue. I don't think we're going to have any removal here. I think we've already used both of our galvanizes. Yeah. Good game. One short from the trophy in the rank up. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Well, with about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from the end of the season here, we come up just one game short of our rank up, our goal to hit diamond. Unfortunate. Got 6 wins, 3 losses. We're super, super close. Super close. We had a really nice aggressive Boros deck here. Really, I think the only thing it was kind of missing was, well, the only thing, I'd say there are 3 pieces that were probably missing. We needed like an on the job, a makeshift binding for kind of like good catch-all removal when our 2 and 3 damage removal wasn't quite cutting it, and then maybe like a neighborhood guardian. But other than that, solid deck. You know, we had Harry Dronesmith that did some work creating Thopters for us every turn. Didn't really pop off too much with like Dog Walker, anything like that. But yeah, Wojak Investigator had some value for us, made some clues. So yeah, unfortunate, just one short, but still a good run. So hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like the video if you did, and subscribe to the channel. We'd appreciate it. And we'll catch you next time.